Another close one. Another close one. Let's see who hops on. Let's see who hops on. We're going into the top of the ninth. Yankees are up 6-5. We got a close one here. I think Clay Holmes is coming in to try to close this out to complete a Yankees sweep of the Royals before Seattle comes into town. So let's see if anybody hops on here. We'll hang out for a little bit, and we'll see. What do we got? Who do we have? All right. On commercial. Should be back any second. Top of the ninth. Be nice to get a sweep of the Royals, and it'll be the first team to 70 wins if they win today. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, we got a couple people coming on. Usually people start to filter in little by little by little. So welcome, everybody. Drink my water. I guess stay hydrated now. What's up, backstage? We're on 9. Yes, Rizzo, man. Big hit by Rizzo, baby. Balling with AC. Mike, what's good, guys? What's happening, gentlemen? What we got here? Doug, I only follow your example, man. You're the man, dude. I try to be like you, man. Truly, try to be like that. I appreciate that. Wolfgang's in Japan, baby. What is up, Japan? Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. MLB Marathon expects the Frankie Montez. It's possible, but like I said, man, like, yeah, a lot of news came out today, Princess, but nothing of vast significance. Like, every day that goes by that nothing significant happens, and we never know. We might get something right now during the live stream right after the game. So every day that goes by that nothing big comes out, it's gonna be that much more crazy these next 2 days. So just imagine, like, oof, things are gonna get absolutely nuts. So that trade, when I go live on trade deadline day on Tuesday, it could be pandemonium. So, and as far as the Frankie Montez things, like, they're asking for a almost Luis Castillo type ransom. So, I think that's pushing things back and making it a little bit more difficult. But I can see somebody biting, but I can't see him getting as much as Castillo. That would be nuts, absolutely nuts. But and again, crazier things have happened, so we'll see, right? Yeah, but it's Clay Holmes time. We're in the ninth. It's 6-5 Yankees. Let's get these guys out. We have a number 9, 1, and 2 for the Royals. So pretty solid guys coming up. Teams are calling to express interest in Aaron Judge. But Aaron Judge is indicating he has no plan of re-signing with the Yankees. So it seems Aaron Judge is going to get traded before August 2nd. Princess, where are you seeing that? Where are you seeing that one? That would throw the whole, if they traded him, it would throw the whole deadline out of whack. I mean, it really would. Throw the whole deadline out of whack. And if they did, they better not do that without bringing back Juan Soto. Ground ball to second base. 1 out. 1 out. Good. Unbelievable, man. Bats have awakened. Yes, they have. What's up, Coconuts? Ryan, U.S. Navy. Donaldson is kind of becoming the new, I said it the other day, the new Joey Gallo. Like, once Gallo moves, and I think he will, all that fire and hate and venom and the claws and the fangs are going to go right at Donaldson if he doesn't pick things up, man. I mean, really, it's going to be crazy, man. Judge is giving lots of hints and not coming back. So, but if you saw that somewhere, Princess Doris, please let us know where, because that would make for a very interesting trade deadline. It really, really would. So, by the way, everybody, make sure you smash that like button really quickly if you don't mind. Not to try to get up to 100, 150 every time, really quickly if we can. So it's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Pinch hitting for Carpenter. One down to the Carpenter. 2 doubles today. Carpenter looked good today. He looked good today. Ohtani. Yeah, but I mean, it's the price tag is going to be insanity. I don't know. Pretty solid be at backstage. We had a lot of sick girls in the house, so it's just trying to get everybody better. What time am I going live until? Most likely 2 o'clock. most likely 2 o'clock. So, but yeah, it'd be from like 2 to 6:30 or 2 to 7. The deadline itself is 6, but there's always stuff that breaks afterward because there's last minute deals, and it takes them a little while to get the paperwork done. So between 6 and 7, that first hour after the deadline gets nuts too. So it's just as much fun. So but that's the plan right now. Bleacher Report, they said the White Sox are reportedly considering David Robertson and Michael Givens. I could see that adding some pitching. The White Sox have been reeling a little bit. So yeah. The only problem with Otani is I think he might be the only person that costs just as much or more than Soto. Like it'd be nuts. Reynolds would be phenomenal, but I just don't know. I don't think he's going to get moved now, unfortunately. So, um, Reynolds and David Bednar, it's going to cost a lot more than Andujar and Herman for that. A lot more. For those two, you're going to have to add Jason Dominguez. You're going to have to add a boatload for that package. So, all right. Oh, no. 1-0, we got one out. Morning Brew. So, by the way, guys and gals, Morning Brew and I recorded this week, and that's coming out tonight. So take a look at it. He was the one in about 5 folks I did collabs with this week, going over MLB trade deadline predictions. So it's the last one. It's coming out tonight. So you should just take a look at it and let us know what you think. Give us some insight in your comments and in the comments, and please support his channel as well. We're trying to get that up and running as well. And please support Backstage Baseball's channel if you haven't subscribed to him either. So I want both these guys to grow. And they've been part of the 161 for a while, so we want to support them. So pick on Twitter, the Cardinals and Rizzo. Mike Rizzo shaking him. Yeah, I mean, I think the hit by pitch. Runners on first and second. Oh boy. Hit by pitch. Come on, Clay Holmes. Don't get shaky now, dude. Dude, Ryan Hector, man, it's that trade is, I don't know, man. Well, as soon as I heard the Tigers were listening to offers on Tarek Skubal and Gregory Soto from the Tigers, man, that kind of created another option for people, and like, I mean, that would be the biggest biggest trade they can make in terms of, I think, impact, multi-positional impact. So, because Tarek Skubal was not afraid until 2027, Gregory Soto's not afraid until 2026, and they would get their starter to plug behind Cole and a power reliever from the left-handed side that will be here for several years after this. And their cost controls. What does that mean? It frees up money for them to re-sign Aaron Judge or do whatever else they want to do. So, or to boost Judge's trade value, or boost Judge's contract or whatever. So, Sivia, I would trade number 2 before number 1. But that's just me, only because I have a bit of a buyer beware for Rodon. The reason why, and this is just my take, but his opt-out triggered at 110 innings. He generally breaks down after about 120, 130, right around there, a little bit more than that. So essentially, we're going to, any pitcher we trade for, we're going to need probably about 70 innings from this guy for the rest of the year, not including the playoffs. So I don't know if Rodon will break down. What if he breaks down and then opts out, which he will likely do? So I'd just be careful of he's got an injury history and he breaks down. So, and that's just, again, that's my take on it, but I worry there. I worry about injury prone guys. We already have enough of them on the team. Does this Otani rubber? I don't think that has any teeth, Jared. They're trying to boost him up. Personally, I think if Otani gets moved, it'll be the next year's deadline. He'll be next year's Soto, I think. But again, you never know. Somebody might strike out on Soto and then strike with Otani. It's like it's gonna be really interesting. That's gonna be really interesting. That's for sure. Yeah, Donaldson's got to be put on the bottom third of the lineup. Bottom third of the lineup. And just or sit for a while. I think when Stanton comes back, he might be the odd man out anyway. Now that we have Benetendi, we haven't had Stanton in there with Benetendi, so there might no longer be a spot for Donaldson. So yeah. Oh yeah. Let's smash that like button, gang. Really, let's smash the like button. If you just come in and are about to leave, please smash it. I want to try. I want to try to get up to the amount of people that we've got in here. So we're at 87 now, 93 and 34 likes. So um, I don't think Volpe will go anywhere unless they move, unless they do a trade like that with Detroit or Clay Holmes just gave up a 3-run home run to Salvador Perez, the catcher. It's 8-6 Royals. Oh my God. Wow. He was shaky. His control wasn't on point. So dead center for Salvador Perez. This is the catcher who had 40, 47, 48 home runs last year. And he's the guy that hit it. That one, and he hit a 100-mile-an-hour high fastball off Cole the other day. So this guy's hitting everybody. Like, I don't know what adjustments he made to his hitting stance, but my goodness gracious. So if this doesn't tell that the Yankees that they need another good reliever, I don't know what does. I mean, they need another good reliever. Bed-Stuy, I think Cashman's just waiting for prices to come down. And the problem is I don't think they're going to come down for everybody. So, yeah, Holmes doesn't have great command today. Marinaccio was a little shaky too, but Holmes is off. So, but you get somebody like a Gregory Soto or a David Bednar, you plug them right up there with Holmes, man. You know, like Michael King was reliable. He pushed Holmes, and he could be the closer too sometimes. So we need somebody like that. We really do. Bednar and Reynolds would be phenomenal. And I said this before, like Quintana, out 22s. I'm not interested in Quintana unless one of those guys is coming with him. It's the only way I would do a trade with Pittsburgh is if either Bednar or Reynolds or both joined them, join the party. But I'm not exactly sure Pittsburgh is up to the game, up to the stat. Pittsburgh might be pissed at Yankees because they think they got fleeced already for Clay Holmes. So I don't know if they would trade for the Yankees, but if the Yankees give them enough, but for a trade like that, you're gonna have to say goodbye to Volpe and Peraza and more. So it's just, but it doesn't sound like Reynolds is being moved. It doesn't sound like Bednar is being moved. Quintana, I could see being moved, but the rest of them, no. Hey, Stephen London, what's happening, my man? Yeah. Oof. Broken, shattered bat foul ball there. We only have one out here, too. It's 8-6. There's only one out. Well, I would love an Andrew Benetendi walk-off in the bottom of the ninth if he gets up. That would be kind of cool. Benetendi to have his moment. I'm not exactly sure we're out on Soto or Lifer, really. I'm not sure. I think this is, they would have had to have given up Volpe for Castillo based on a return that they got from Cincinnati, from Seattle. So, and they were insisting on, rest in peace, Bill Russell, basketball legend, passed away today, 88. And they were insisting on Volpe the whole entire time. And the Yankees told them from the start, we do not want to give up Volpe. So it was, ground ball to Holmes, 2 outs. So we're out on Soto because we need to get. It depends on what prospects, Coffee Cat. The Yankees have a lot more prospects than people think. So really, Princess Tour, CJ Cron, maybe. No, they took. Wait, is that the inning over? Wait a minute. No, he's taking. Holmes is being taken out by Boone. So with 2 outs. Loizac is looking better. Yeah, I'm happy to see that. I am happy to see that. But Holmes, he's been a little shaky last couple of outings. So he has a couple, and even Marinaccio. But then again, excuse me, he's been overused a little bit recently too. So this is why, I'm glad to see Chapman coming back, but I would keep him in the 6th inning, those types of situations. So, I heard today that Zach Britton's starting a throwing program, so he'll be back soon. Although I'm not relying on that. Stanton is on his way back too. So we have some guys coming. But is it enough? Doubt it. Would I use Chapman again? Not this late in the game, Princess Torres. I would not have. Um, Chapman could have been worse. Yeah, I mean, he was reliable. I think he pitched the last 2 games too, so I'm not sure they want to overuse that with Chapman. You know what I mean? Now let me check here and see if there's any activity. Sometimes if something like this might propel the Yankees to make a move sooner. Yankees trade buzz. Talking Joey Gallo. Yeah, they need to make some moves because this team right now is not going to beat the Astros in a 7-game series. I don't think so. Florial, him, Oswald Peraza, and Oswaldo Cabrera, who's been like one of the top shortstop prospects not being talked about. They all went yard today, and Florial stole his 30th base too, which is crazy. Just look and see if there's anything here. Yeah, Lucas Licky's coming in. Yeah, I mean, they might lose this game now. I mean, they won the series already, so I'm happy that they won the series. But I would have loved to be the first team to 70 wins today, but that might not happen. But the game's not over yet. So 8-6. No, nothing yet. I'm here. Let's see. Yankees trade buzz. I got something here. Trade buzz here. Kansas. Well, they won 3 games already, Victoriano. So, we'll take that. And they won't always be able to sweep them. But I hear what you're saying, man. Yeah, so nothing right now. Nothing right now just yet. Yeah, the bullpen's taxed too. And again, they're getting overused to a degree because they're not deep enough now. Chad Cole. Maybe. Princess Torres, maybe. Yeah. Yankees get a start. I would take Monty. Monty's been struggling. That's why I'm of the opinion they need 2 starters. Monty worries me. And Jameson Town worries me. And personally, and then you take them out, and then you got Cole, and then you have Nestor Cortez, and Nestor Cortez is going to be on some kind of innings limitation too. So I think getting 2 starters right now would be a very wise idea for the Yankees. Getting Montez here, just Montez, is not enough to go overtake the Astros. It's not enough. So, but, let's see. It's 8-6, 2-2, full count. Come on, Licky. Hicks leads off. Brewers are interested in Gallo. The Rays, the Padres, and the Braves now, I think, are interested in Gallo because they lost Adam Duvall. So he's got about 4 teams after him. I do think that they'll wind up moving him. I just hope that Cashman doesn't get greedy and you get what you get. Get your payroll relief and get a marginal prospect and keep him moving so you can focus on the other trades, man. That's what I would do, but it's one reason he's the GM and I'm not. No. Come on, Licky. Just walk them. Come on. Dude. Yeah, my dreams too, Sylvia. That would be awesome. Alex Colon and Chad Cole. I think that's going to be too much for Gallo. Way too much for Gallo. Holmes is, they all go through it. Mariano Rivera had these little patches too sometimes. So you can't be absolutely just lights out dominant for the whole entire season. It's really hard to do. Really, really hard to do. All right, Ballin, just get a prospect. Keep it moving, man. Keep it moving. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't care where the hell he trade Gallo to. I understand him asking more from the Rays than anywhere else because it's an in-division team. So, but let's not be ridiculous either. So, yeah, that's what I mean. Too many pitchers today, Steven. I mean, we needed Monty to go 6 or 7 innings now. He didn't go 3 and change. It's terrible. And we need Donaldson to wake that bat up, man. We really do. Andujar, Gallo, Dominguez, and Peraza, and Montgomery for Otani. I don't even think that'll be enough. Victorian, man, would be nice, but I don't think it'll be enough. Yeah, I see some kind of trade happening today, Mark. I don't know how big, but Montez could happen today, and I think a game like this, like the other day when they acquired Benetendi, was right after a loss, a heartbreaking loss. All right, Benetendi makes the catch for the final out, heading come into the ninth. Hicks, DJ, Judge are coming up. So let's see. So like Benetendi was right after a loss, so we might get something today if it happens. We'll see. We will see. Michael K. Yeah. It's been hearing that JD maybe the next to go. Princess, I mean, like the Mets were willing to eat Robinson Cano's contract just to get him out of here. If they feel that way about, that way about Josh Johnson, I mean, his defense is elite. But with that said, if he's not giving him enough in the other areas, then eat it and keep it moving. You only have one more season left. That's all you got to do. You don't have to eat it for like 4 seasons. And like the Mets are eating like $45 million of Cano's contract, which is nuts. So July is a terrible month. Fulmer from Detroit would be nice. So yeah, I mean, I would go for other guys over Ohtani. I don't know. Between sport cash from mine, I didn't do anything. He's got to do stuff. Otherwise, he's going to get pounded, and he'll deserve to be pounded. What's the point of getting Benetendi if you're not going to fill the other pieces in? Doesn't make any sense. Drury's not vaccinated, so I think that poses a problem too, but we'll see. I mean, there was the issue with Benetendi too, but Drury might come in handy. Are they bringing Barlow back in? Britton, I mentioned that earlier, Jonathan. He's starting throwing, I think long tossing or something like that, or a throwing program. So Britton should be back sometime in August, I'm guessing. Montez and Ohtani. Doesn't solve the bullpen problem, Dan. Sevy, to me, excuse me, Sevy has to move to the bullpen when he comes back. So I don't know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be really interesting these next 2 days. It's gonna be nuts. I mean, who's on the mound here? That's not Barlow. That's Clark. Hey Molly, how are you? Yeah, Holmes was not good today, Psycho. He's been struggling the last couple weeks, so it's part of it too. He's dominated the whole year except coming through this rough patch. So a lot of the guys are reeling right now, and they need to rebound. So yeah. Well, let's get over 100 likes, gang, if we can. Smash that like button if you don't mind. Let's get them likes up. Holmes, yeah, I mean, this is a couple of bad outings for Holmes. This isn't the only one. He's had a couple recently. But yeah, like I said, he's been elite the whole year. It's really hard to sustain that. It really is. All right, 2-1 here to Hicks. Walk the guy, man. Walk him. Chapman, Zion can return to form. Yeah, I'm not banking on it either, Ballin. Molly, how are you? As soon as Perez came up, yeah, I know. He's a really good hitter. Really, really, really good hitter. So let's see. 2-1 to Hicks. Come on, Hicks. 2-2. Terrible swing, man. Oh, God. 4 trains in the house. Boat train. 4 train express. President Yankees. He's a beast. The 2-2 to Hicks. Okay, full count. 3-2. Be smart here. Take the walk if you can. Yeah, Holmes did a lot of good for us. We didn't expect him to be this good so soon. So, and just again, a couple of bad games doesn't ruin the whole season. So it's just And again, the Yankees already won 3 out of 4 of these games, so they still won the series no matter what. So, all right, the full count. Pop up. Pop up to center field. Ugh, 1 out. 1 out. Cashman's going to get mad and make another trade. He might, Michael. He might. He might. I mean, just got under that ball. Just got under it. No, I think he has to make more deals, Rich. Otherwise, they have no chance of winning the World Series. No. Tyler Mahle might be an option, too. I mean, if they find a way to move Hicks, then okay. Holmes blue. Gregory Soto would be phenomenal, Michael. Even Soto and Fulmer together would be phenomenal. You can get them both. Terrible swing by DJ. 0-2. Martin Perez, he's a gettable guy, but he cannot be the only pitcher they get. He can't be the only pitcher they get. And Rodon, I like him, but he breaks down after like 120, 130 innings, and he's almost there already. So I would pass on Rodon. He's elite for a short period of time, and then he breaks down. So I worry about Rodon too. I like him because of his energy and the feistiness he brings, but I'm confident he's gonna break down. That's his history. And I don't want to trade a lot of guys for a dude that's gonna break down and potentially opt out. So, which is unfortunately. Balling, yeah, I would agree. 0-2, DJ's hanging in there with some foul balls. So, Hal Steinbrenner gave permission to go after Soto. Well, he said he would take Patrick Corbin's contract. So, I'm pretty confident that if the Yankees fail to get any of these pitchers, then they're going to pivot hard to Juan Soto. So, 4 train. The Yankees are down 8-6 in the bottom of the ninth. Keep fouling the ball. DJ keeps fouling the ball. DG, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. And welcome. Skubal, Soto, and Fulmer would be fantastic. Sivia would be absolutely fantastic. That's the trade. That's the trade right there, baby. Right there. All right. It would cost an absolute haul, but that's the trade. Starting to link y'all to the report that we're out on something. Did somebody say it, or did Cashman or Hal say it? I mean, they know for a fact there's no way they're going to get Soto without Volpe. They know this. So, no news yet on the Nats' final offer. All we know is that they're going to make him a final offer right before the deadline, and if he rejects it, they're going to trade him before the deadline. That's all we know. So, guy keeps fouling balls, DJ, man. So we don't know what that means. The last offer was 15 years, $440 million. Which is crazy. So we'll see what this one's going to be. We'll see. I don't think there's a chance in the world they're going to get him for under $35 million a year. No way. Since the All-Star break, the Yankees have only beaten the Orioles and the Royals. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. And we need arms, man. We need arms bad again. All right. The 1-2 to DJ. Base hit. All right. Judge is up. Opposite field single. Judge is up. The Yankees were after Reynolds hard, man. As far as we know, they still are. I just, I'm hearing that people are getting the impression that the Pirates are telling MLB execs that Reynolds isn't being moved, but I don't know. I don't know. You never know. You never know. Somebody could bowl him away with an offer, and that's all that counts. So, you know what I mean? And let's see what we got here. Let's see if if we have anything to update you guys with. Judge 0-1. Outside pitch. Outside slider. Yeah, we know this, Aspire. We know this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the Pirates. I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think Reynolds gets traded. All right, 0-1 to Judge. 1-1. 1-1. Walker, and they let Rizzo hit another 3-run shot to walk off, man. Syndergaard to me is not the guy either. I mean, he would be a second pitcher to get, but he's not the guy to move the needle here. You know, he's not the guy. Anthony Bass would be decent. What's that for Juan Soto here? And Juan Soto's, I mean, he's obviously the big bat to get. 3 things at number 1, at least $40 million. 2, only 7 with a player option out. 3, fully guaranteed. Every contract in baseball is fully guaranteed. Sylvia, is that Soto? I think the only way to get Soto is to give him like a 12-year deal with an opt-out after 6 years. You can give him like $40 million per and let him opt out and get a second big deal. 2-1, 2-2, foul ball for Judge. Bass and Lopez would be a nice return from the Marlins. It could be doable, Michael Shin. It could be doable. I mean, it really could be. No. And he has Senratore no route. So we'll see. We'll see. If they're out, they're out. So, but they better get other pieces. We are almost at 100 likes. Good work, guys and gals. Let's get over. Let's blow past 100. Pinch hit for Torres. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Another foul ball for Judge. Chisholm and Lopez would be kind of nuts, too. It would cost Volpe and a bunch of other guys, too. There's been worries about Chisholm clashing with players and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. So that would be a worry, but his talent level is undeniable. So it's more likely Lopez and Joey Wendell or something like that would be probably more representative of a package they could get from the Marlins. According to baseball trade values, the Yankees can trade Oswald, Peraza, and so on. That wouldn't be enough for Montez, Princess Torres. I think they're limiting innings and they want to keep players safe just in case they get traded. So I think they're doing sitting guys and pulling guys out and doing this for the next couple of days until the deadline. So it could be Waldichuk. That's why I only went to 3 2/3. So it could be. I hope he doesn't get moved because I want him to be in the rotation next year. I really do. Uh-oh. No. Fly ball to right field, Judge. Fly ball to right field. So we have Anthony Rizzo. We got 2 outs, 1 to go. Rizzo's up. Need Soto to protect against losing Judge. Yeah, I mean, ideally for offense, yes, no doubt. Excuse me. Allergies are killing me today. Crazy. Yeah, it's just got under it, but he knew to right off the bat. He knew. All right, well, let's see what Rizzo can do. Old rocker at 15. I have a closer on the want list. I want a big bullpen guy here. I really do. Lopez, yeah, I would pass on Rodon, Victoriano, but that's just me. Thank you, Sylvia. Let's see, man. All right, Rizzo's up. 2 outs. Runner on first. Let's see. Foul ball, 0-1. He's locked in, though. He's swinging hard, so 35 and 21 against plus 500 to 35 wins and 56 for. Yeah, I mean, their stats are good, even though they're reeling right now. Their stats are good. So, and again, they won 3 out of 4. They would be 3 out of 4 in this series. So, unless they somehow sweep this, still good. Still good. Winning a hell of a lot more series than they're losing. Mustache. I like it. No longer looks like a closer. I wouldn't go that far, Aspire. I wouldn't go that far. Closers have rough patches too. Royals are afraid of using Barlow. Yankees pounded Barlow the last 2 games. I'm not surprised. That's why Clark's had 33 pitches already. Let's see what he's got here. And a 2-1. No, he did not go. No. Yes. 3-1. 3-1 to Rizzo. But I'm balling. I think we're gonna get a boatload of porn trolls in the deadline stream, especially for like 4 or 5 hours. We're gonna get inundated by this, everything. Find love, dildo sales, whatever. All the porn stuff is gonna come out. It's balling. I could see it coming out. We get slammed with porn trolls. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. All right, another foul ball. 3-2. CW bet, yeah. I know, man. Come on, Rizzo. That was ball 4, dude. Man, look at that shift they're playing. My God. Well, that's the other thing, John. Exactly. The starters are making it harder for the bullpen to not be overworked. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no Bed-Stuy. Yeah, absolutely. Good thing I got mods. Yeah, to knock these dudes out. And I get them on. I get them too. I zap them too. All right, a 3-2 to Rizzo. Ball 4. Ball 4. Runners on second and third. No, first and second. Who's up? Gleyber Torres. Not the guy I wanted up, but he's up. Balling, man. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Support these people, man. Savages above the lip. Yeah, it would be nice right here for Gleyber Torres to redeem himself. He's got two walk-offs this year too. So number 3 would be really, really nice. Now, while we're here, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see if we got anything going on here trade-wise. Let's see. Okay. No. Nothing yet. By the way, Castillo's pitching Wednesday for the Mariners against the Yankees against Garrett Cole. Castillo versus Cole. I think it's a Wednesday afternoon game too. So that'll be an interesting one. No. Just have 2 guys on here. All right, Gleyber. Ball 1. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If I'm Yankees, I'm going after 2 starters and 2 relievers. I mean, seriously, that's what I'm going for. I'm going hard after it, but we'll see what they do. All right, 1-0 to Gleyber Torres. Dude, come on. That was ball 2. Swing this shit down below outside. Come on, dude. Ay. Exactly, Princess Torres. What is he swinging at? Come on, man. Of course, yeah, I would definitely go after Hader, but he's not available. The Brewers are trying to. That's a ball. Good. Ball 2. The Brewers are trying to add, not trading. They're going for it, too, in their division. So, Benetendi's up next. Be kind of cool for Benetendi to get a walk-off. If Gleyber Torres can get on. It's 2-1 to Torres. Yeah, smash that like. Let's get them likes up, gang. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please. Let's see. 2-1. That's it. Liner to second, center field. He's out. Michael Taylor made the catch. Royals win 8-6. Royals won 8-6. All right, so the Yankees won 3 out of 4 of these games. So I would have waited too, Princess Torres. I would have waited too, but it is what it is. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. 3 out of 4 is not bad. So, and more winning series. So I don't know about the worst loss of the year, but it is what it is. Who getting after Dante? That's a good question, man. I'm curious to see if the Yankees make a trade. I think we'll all be on it. That's for sure. And we're going to continue to look here. I'm actually going to put on, let me put on the network too. MLB Network here. See if anything pops up on there. And then Sunday day game. I know we're not very good at Sunday day games. That's so true. All right, let me get the network on here. Hang on one second. The network. Where's the MLB Network? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Regional coverage. All right. Giants acquire Dixon Machado from Kyle. Okay. It's not really a significant move. Clay needs, he needs some support. He needs help, more help. What's good, Alexander Gordon? Man, exactly. We came on the ball, dude. Yeah. First home run of the year that Holmes is giving up to you. Happens, man. It happens. I want to say they'll make another move, and it's going to come soon. According to reports, the Yankees, Cardinals, and Jays are the 3 most likely spots for Montez. Yeah, I did see that. I mean, Montgomery shows it again. You can't go. I mean, he couldn't even go through 4 today. So they need another starter that can throw us some innings, man. They really do. Again, I would go for 2 starters, one way or another. Yeah. How much better does Montez make us? Better, but not. He's not if they just get Montez, it doesn't put him over the top for everything. It's not that much. You know what I mean? It's not that much. Yeah, I think he'll get Montez, but it will be pricey. I expect him to give up Oswald Peraza and some more. So relievers, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Pitching is the key. One starter and 2 relievers. Yeah, minimum, Sean. Minimum. I know Michael K is like such a jinx, man. He really is. Strikeouts. I like those 5.2s, Al Bundy. That's clever, man. No, they don't, Peter. They don't need Peraza. And I can't see them getting a difference-making pitcher without moving Peraza anyway. So, and that deal will give up Peraza, Gomez, Medina, Hill, Cabrera, Arias. It's a big deal right there for a train. The likelihood we make a trade right now, I'd say maybe a little while. The likeliness is probably at least 50%. They make a trade in a little while. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, Holmes didn't do his job today, but again, that happens. It happens. So, and this is his first time being like a legitimate closer in a big market. I mean, he was nowhere near this. He was thrown right to the gauntlet this year, the Yankees. So, and he's done great. He's done great. I have no issue moving Sweeney or even Wells. Most definitely. Gotta learn from this, no doubt. Gotta give something up to get. Exactly. That's the only way they're gonna get it. It's the only way they're gonna get something good is if they give up something good. AL-22. I don't think the Brewers are trading Hader. They've expressed a willingness to an interest to add. So, Mike Jones, they can get Jock and Rodon, but it doesn't make any sense. Jock is not an upgrade over Benetendi, right? And Rodon is already pretty much approaching his innings limit, so it doesn't make any sense. Like, why are we going to give that much? Why would we give that much for Rodon, who might give us maybe 20 innings? We need like 70 innings or something, plus playoffs. He can't give it to us because he breaks down. So Rodon doesn't make any sense. And this is his history every single year. He breaks down after like 130 innings. He's already close to that. He's not far from there. So I personally pass on Rodon and Jock. I don't see the point in Jock. So Jock is good in the playoffs, but not, that's why one reason they got Benetendi. So Red Sox listening to offers for JD. Yeah, probably one of those guys. Catchers need to get in the face. Yeah, I don't disagree with that Texas spot guy. Not at all. We got to get Montez is pretty imperative, or like a Scoop from Detroit, or a Pablo Lopez from the Marlins, something like that. Yes, Mike Jones, most definitely, most definitely. If Benetendi gets vaccinated, Jared, and he plays well, I think they'll high percentage they re-sign him. The Quintana hate has been, yeah. I mean, it's kind of an outlier, Peter. And again, him alone is not enough. You know that, Peter. Quintana alone is not enough. So I'm not interested unless we're gonna try to get Bednar with him. Yeah, I mean Rodon. I like Rodon's fire and his energy, and he's top of the notch, top notch for a little while. Then he breaks down, and we're at the point now, the second half of the year, where he is at his worst. So why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense to trade for him. You know what I mean? Can we only rely on Sevy, Cortez? We can't rely on Sevy. We cannot rely on Severino. He's also past his innings. He hasn't thrown more than 80 innings since 2018, and he's already there. He's hurt, and if I'm them, I'm putting him back. I'm putting him in a bullpen when he comes back. Let him throw like 2 innings, because otherwise he'll break down. You know what I mean? I mean, Cortez and Cole are pretty much the only two I think we can really feel comfortable with, and that's not enough, unfortunately, particularly in a playoff series. So there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of decisions that Cashman needs to make, and they really need to decide that. Look, are we going to go for it? And again, you can't go for it with complementary pieces. You just can't. You already know what the Astros have, and they're only going to get better. So the Mets too. You know what I mean? Cole, Sevy, and Nestor, Monty. Nope, because I don't. First of all, I don't see Sevy in the rotation, Peter. Nor should he be in the rotation when he comes back. So Cole, Nestor, and Monty. No, I don't. They have to add to that. They have to add. I think again. I keep saying I'd like to add 2 starters. I think Sevy's best suited in the bullpen when he comes back, and even Herman, long relief or something like that. So exactly, balling. Yeah, people tend to join the live streams, and they're much happier when the Yankees win. I can't blame them. I'm happy when they win too. So, but again, that's when they lost the other day, and we were live, and they got Benetendi. So any crazier things can happen. So, but I think Benetendi's all they need offensively, but he doesn't solve the pitching problem, and they do. Yeah, Rodon's got great splits when he's healthy and pitching well in the first half of the season, not in the second half, and that's the problem. So that's the problem. Yeah, Castillo versus Cole on Wednesday. Let's see what we got. If we have anything up here on the Yankees, let's see. 42. Yankees finished 13-13 in July, straight up 500. Again, if they want the 1 seed. So I'm hearing that the A's really like Oswald Peraza from the Yankees. So he will almost definitely have to go in a Montez trade. So Cole, Sevy, Nestor match just with Verlander or Kitty Garcia. Yeah, I don't know about that, Peter. The Astros guys are much more reliable right now. Sevy's not reliable. Monty's not reliable now. That's one of the problems. Yeah, and I think to me, Monty he's the anomaly to me. I thought he was going to be the more reliable with Cole. And even in the beginning of the season, I said the Yankees at some point should transition Cortez and Severino into long relief to protect them. I'm happy to see Cortez still hanging in there, but I would still be very careful with him. At the very least, stretch out his recovery. But Sevy, to me, I can't see him anywhere but the bullpen. Just give him like 2 innings of darts from him every so often. And, Cole, Montez, and Cortez would be a much better than Cole, Cortez, and Montgomery. That's for sure. So, yeah, just shake it off, Dominic. It's a good point. Just shake it off. Enjoy Sunday dinner. Don't worry about it, man. I think if they win tomorrow, they'll still be the first team to win 70 games. So they still have the best record in baseball. Not by much, but still the best record in baseball. So I still think they'll be the first team to 70 wins. And then we just got to get to the first team in 80 and so on. So, Padres, yeah, I know, seriously. Montez plus Laureano, Blackburn, Murphy. If they're going to add any one of those guys, probably it'd be wise to add Blackburn. Just get you 2 starters there. Laureano, I mean, they got, what's he going to do? Benetendi's here now. What's he going to do? I know he's got upside. He's got control year, so that could help. But, Sean Murphy, I don't think he's no longer a need here, unfortunately. But Montez and Blackburn would be my 2 choices from Oakland, that's for sure. And then you can just pivot to bullpen. Well, if you don't want Severino and Herman to start, Tyon and Monty, we can have it. So would Herman and Severino. Especially if they're not healthy. If they're not healthy, they can't pitch. Which is why I keep saying at least 1 starter, but 2 would be better. Reliable starter. So if I could only get, hold on. That just scrolled pretty quickly. If I could only get 1 starter and 2 relievers, who would they be? This kid, Tarek Skrupa from the Detroit Tigers, and Gregory Soto, reliever. And then I would try to get Michael Fulmer, too, in 1 trade. If I can't get David Bednar, I'll try to get the 2 relievers and a starter from Detroit. And just, that's a blockbuster trade. A massive blockbuster trade. So, Yankees sent a couple of scouts. Yeah, and Montez was supposed to pitch today. He was pulled. They pulled him last night just to protect him in case he gets traded today. So, Udo. That was a tough, buddy. Montgomery freaking town. Even Montgomery at this point. I mean, it's gotta be careful. Really gotta be careful. Yep, Seattle's coming to New York. That's right. Angels in the house. What's happening, my man? They could trade Montgomery and Tyon. They could, but yeah, it really depends. They have to get starters back. You know what I mean? They have to do that. William, I've said this repeatedly. I said Soto. I said if they can't get pitchers, then they go to Soto. Okay, and I've said it repeatedly too. He does not solve the pitching problem, William. So if I'm choosing between a Detroit Tigers trade with the pitchers and Soto, I'm going with Detroit Tigers. If I'm choosing between Montez and Blackburn or Soto, I'm going with the 2 pitchers from the A's. So, and that's how I'm doing it. That's how I'm doing it. On Wendell. Oh, I mean, from Marlins, no, nothing yet. Joey Wendell, nothing yet. Angel. Yeah, I mean, it's just they lost that game. They should have won, but oh well. It happens. It happens. And the Castillo's pitching Wednesday, Edwin, for the Mariners. Castillo's pitching Wednesday against Cole. If Montez goes to the Jays, I don't know. Make it to the ALCS, they still have to get pitching. If they don't get pitching, then I'm not as confident. I'm doing all right, El Rubio. How you doing, man? Montgomery in a trade for Montez, Blackburn, Laureano. They could, Michael. They could. He's got a little bit of controllable contract left. They're going to want more prospects too, though. Hater, yeah, he does, but unfortunately, he's not available. So, penny meatballs and so fantastic, Wheels. Yep. We took the series. Yep. Yeah, get better, Udall, man. Get better, brother. Gibbons is another one, yeah. Marcel's in the house. What's up, brother? How are you? Nationals and Cardinals GM were talking and tweeting. I'm not surprised. I mean, they're probably trying to negotiate the trade, a Soto trade. Not surprised. But I agree, Lift hit hard. If we don't get pitching, we're going to be in deep trouble against the Astros. Holmes needs to get it right, and he needs some more support in the bullpen. He lost all of his supporting guys, which is unfortunate. So, you know what I mean? Problem. Monty's he's not going deep. Russ Corona problem. He's becoming less reliable at the wrong time, unfortunately. And I think, they need him to either turn it around. I mean, they need somebody who can come in and give innings. And I mean, again, they let him down at the beginning of the year too. Didn't give him enough run support and made it harder for him. So I got to hold the team accountable for that too, the bats. But like we really need him to turn it around, Montgomery. That's not what he's doing is not enough to go beat teams like the Mets and beat the Astros and stuff like that. So I think that's my take on it. Yeah, how great Mariano was for so long. Like, yeah, with one pitch. Yeah. It's just, we need pitching, man. We need pitching big time. I'm not sure they'll let Schmidt start and demote Monty. I'm not sure they'll do that. I'd be surprised. Scooble, I think, and if you put him in Matt Blake's hands, I think Blake will kind of he has a nasty arsenal of pitches, but I think he's got to refine it a bit, and I think Matt Blake will help him refine it. But again, if I'm saying, I'm still saying like Scooble and Martin Perez, like him and another pitcher would be better than just him alone. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Holmes is probably a little tired, a little shaky. Yeah, Montez is similar. He throws hard though. He throws like 98, 99. But solid veteran pitching, dependable veteran pitching is something the Yankees need. Yeah. Let's try to get that 200 likes. Can we get to 200 likes, gang? Let's see if we can. We got 225 people in here. So if anybody hasn't hit it, smash that button, please. And let's see if we can. Let me check and see if the Yankees have done anything now. Let's see. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. Nothing yet. I'm wondering if we're going to get some Yankees breaking news. I'm really wondering. I'm thinking Cashman's working on something. I don't know when it's going to happen, but he is going to be very busy the next 2.5 days. I mean, he better have that phone glued to his face when he's just like that, when he's sleeping with the charger on, and let the phone ring and wake him up. Right, nothing yet. Aside from the A's really want Oswald Peraza for Montez as part of the front line in the package. So I don't think so, Dominic. I feel that way sometimes too about K. Both Sotos would be phenomenal. Phenomenal. And no, they cannot stay pat in the deadline. They cannot. We got 152. All right, we just added 20 likes, man. I want to see if we can get over 200 likes. I want to see if we can get over 200. Benetendi and DJ top of line. Yeah, 1-2. 1-2, baby. And then you put Judge at third. Give him more RBI opportunities. Rest in peace, Jose Fernandez, too. What a talented pitcher. Wow, what a sad ending, too. Terrible. Jorge Lopez, I'm not sure. Pablo Lopez from the Marlins is apparently available. So I don't know if they're going to demote Monty and start Schmidt. I just don't know if they're going to do that. And he's been great relief, man. Really great long relief. And if they're going to do that, you might as well just bring up Waldichuk and let him start. But lights were shaky there. As long as Volpe is in the deal, I don't think they need to give up Volpe for Montez. No way. Again, these lights shaky. If I lose power, because I know there's a storm coming in the background. If I lose power, my apologies, and I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow, just in case I lose power. So, so the plan, Michael Shin, is the Nationals are going to give Soto one more offer before the deadline, and if he turns it down, they're moving him before the deadline, and they're down to 4 teams apparently. So, I think they're trying to, tell everybody get your final offers in and whatnot, and we'll see what happens. So, the main protagonist of my own scary movie. How so, Princess Torres? How so? They gotta get a starter. I'm confident they'll get a starter. At least one. At least one. I prefer two, but I'm confident they'll get one. Yeah. Dust storm warnings. Yeah, there's some kind of storm coming over here. So, according to John Heyman, Brian Heyman, Reynolds thing, but I heard the same thing today. It's down to 3 teams now. Okay, okay. Princess, yeah, I know. You see the lights flickering. I know that. It's almost like the Scream movie. I feel like Drew Barrymore in the Scream movie. My phone rings. I'll freak out. Yeah, dude. Miguel Ando. Well, Miguel Ando will have to be part of the package for Montez. I mean, or trade to Miami. What the hell? The lights flickered again. What? This is crazy. This is some serious horror movie shit over here, man. John Blum's in the house. What's up, brother? My thoughts on Merrill Kelly from the Die. He's probably a cheaper version of a Madison Bumgarner. I haven't heard anything about him, but again, this is where Cashman tends to work his magic, right? He does that type of stuff. So, and Benetendi does fit perfectly. Lopez got pummeled last against the Mets. Yeah. That sucks. They pummel everybody right now, though. Am I going to have the Yes Network? No, I'm going to have the MLB Network. They update faster than the Yes Network does. Jose, yeah, happy or belated. Well, happy would have been 30th for Jose. Yeah. The ring minus the fun. According to Ken Rosenthal, there's heavy thunderstorms coming from the north. Oh, well, there it is. Ken Rosenthal, the weatherman, baby. Ryan Weber and someone from the top 10 prospects in Miguel Andor. Thinking Montez or from Oswald Peraza is their number 3 prospect. Princess Torres, he's going to have to be in that trade. Maybe Andujar's he's got control leaders. They're probably going to want Esteban Florial because he hasn't even started his arbitration clock yet or his pre-arb clock yet. So I know, seriously, Dominic, you see this shit? That's crazy, man. So my guess is Esteban Florial. What do you call it? Andujar's a free agent in 2025, so his clock is already going, his arbitration clock, and Florial's is not. So that's a huge difference. It's 3 extra controllable years. They get 6 years of Esteban Florial. So, Train, always a pleasure, brother. You do the same, man. Be careful, man. Thank you for coming on. Looking forward to joining some of yours too, man. So be well, dude. I'll keep you posted on everything too. Confidence is lost. Don't let it be lost, Udall. Come on. 1 loss. They won 3 out of 4, so we'll take that. Edmundo Sosa. Who's that? Michael Shin. Who is that? Yeah. Get the Apple TV app, and you can get the Yankees customized channel without having to buy the extra innings package. Because extra innings package, I think you have to buy all the teams. If you go to Apple TV, you can customize it to just the Yankees. Cost less. So, be the biggest surprise you can think of on trade deadline. Shohei Ohtani being traded. That'd be my biggest surprise, I think. Jason from Friday 13th will have you. Yeah, we will, Dominic. You got that right, baby. That's right. I'll take him down, dude. I will take him down. Although, let me pull this up here. Let me pull this up and show you. For those Friday the 13th fans, if you happen to be a Friday the 13th fan, they're all photos. So, do you remember part 7, The New Blood? I don't know if you remember with the girl that's like a psychic or whatever, Tina. So the guy that played Jason, His name is Kane Hodder, and I met him several times. One of the nicest guys, like in the whole wide world, and great stuntman. He was probably the him and Ted White were the best Jasons in my view. But this is him. I have a picture with him. I'll show you if I can find it. Of course, here it is. See if you can see this. That's him and me. By the way, I'm not on my feet there. He picked me up off my feet. Okay, that's Kane Hodder. Okay, and you remember the Rob Zombie version of Michael Myers? Well, that's Michael Myers from Rob Zombie. Tyler Mane. He's like 7 feet tall. He is a monster, absolute monster. And so is Kane Hodder. Kane is such a cool guy. Russ, right? Isn't he awesome? Love him. Love Kane. You were born on Friday. That's awesome too. Amazon, good. Got that right, Princess Torres. Jason did come to Manhattan. That's right. When they filmed that movie, he had a trailer in Times Square, and I was there one day where when he did that Times Square scene. My mom worked in the Broadway theaters right around there, and we waited and waited for him to come out. He came out of the trailer, and he just kind of like did one of these and kind of he stared at us and stood there with like breathing. The whole place went crazy. The whole place went absolutely crazy. That was awesome. Hit hard. My Halloween Ends is coming out in October, and the trailer just dropped last week. It is phenomenal. I think any moves tonight. Any movies or moves? Aiden, I can see a move happening. Excuse me. I can see a move happening. Let me take a double look here. I'll keep looking because I want to get the feed on what's going on here. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like Frankie Montez is definitely most likely going to go in the next 24 hours. No, neither can I, Aspire. I can't wait for it either. Terrifier 2, hell yeah. Let's get Michael Myers after Jose Altuve. Yeah. That'd be awesome. Kane took the time. Dude, he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He'll hang out with you. He hangs out with fans. He's really cool. Neil comes out Tuesday. That guy, he was in the original movie The Longest Yard. The original with Burt Reynolds. Trade deadline is slow, yeah. The Yankees haven't done anything soon. Yeah, I mean, the Mets haven't made like minuscule trades, and there's a lot of guys. I do think the Yankees moved Gallo. So, but Cashman has his work. He has work cut out for him. You're hearing a package involving Oswald Peraza, Josh Bro is being discussed with the A's in regards to Frankie Montez. Where are you seeing that from? Where are you seeing the MLB Network? It's going to cost more than that, but for Montez. Kind of nice though. Freddie Krueger, yeah, he's a nice guy too. I met him, Robert Englund. He's really cool. Merrill Kelly pitched 7 innings versus nice. Is Montez worth Peraza? I don't think so, but that's what he's going to cost. Because now, Russ, I'm a horror movie fanatic. Now that Castillo has gotten an absolute ransom from the Mariners, other teams are expecting a ransom like that. He set the market insanely high for starting pitchers. Now other teams are going to want that. So you're going to have to overpay for Montez. You have to overpay any of these starting pitchers. You have to overpay for. You really will. So Jackie Earl Haley, but nice. That was also Kelly League from the Bad News Bears. Jackie Earl Haley. Seattle made sure. Yeah, exactly, Coffee Cat. They made sure that other teams are going to have to drastically overpay for starting pitching. It looks like we might get to 200 likes. We got 171. Let's get it. But yeah, I mean, so it's that's the $1 million question too, Shackelford. Is he worth that? Most of these trades are not going to be worth it, but teams are going to have to overpay to get their guy, unfortunately. And right off the bat, like freaking, the Cashman's trade with Benetendi was good. They didn't overpay, but the Seattle trade threw everything out of whack. Ridiculous overpay. If I'm the Yankees, I'm on the phone with the Tigers like right now for like 10 hours straight. Yeah, I think Toronto's going to strike. I think Houston's going to strike. Just watch. So Gallo to the Rangers for Martin Perez. I would do that. I would do that. Don't trade Buhner. Oh my God. For freaking Ken Phelps. Remember that? Ugh. Yeah. No, I would agree, Shemp. What do I think of Melrose Kelly? Somebody asked me that a few minutes ago. It's like a more affordable version and maybe a more reliable version of Madison Bumgarner. So even though Bumgarner's playoff tested, Melrose Kelly is another option too. So is Zach Gallen. I would look into him too. Zach Gallen. He's younger. He's got controllable years too. Yeah, Tyler Naquin went to the Mets the other day, and they also got a reliever with him too. Your money's on Toronto. I would not be surprised. They need pitching now too because Ryu's out with Tommy John, and Kikuchi hasn't been pitching great. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Silence of the Lambs to me is a thriller. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a horror. So my different categories for me, but I love both of them. Edward Cabrera's. It's a good question, Rubio. I have no idea. Yeah, I heard the Rays are interested in Gallo too, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, it's true to Aspire. He refused to kind of make any adjustments at all to try to evolve as a hitter. So this is his own doing, most of it. So I have a hard time to feel bad for him too. I really do. Original Halloween from '78. Oh, it's easy. Yeah, that's my favorite horror movie of all time. Mm-hmm. Original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Original Exorcist. Like, oh my God. Saw movies, favorite film. Yeah, it's some of the best romantic movies ever. The Saw movies. There's a lot of love in it. Really batting around. I like it a lot. I feel a love in it. I don't know about others, but I do. 8 Men Out, great sports movie. Hello, Claire. There you go, Buckeye. Swings. I'm telling you, Rubio. Yeah, he wasn't willing to make any adjustments. I still feel we're going to have a crazy trade. Yeah, I think it's going to be. Well, look, I mean, another day is going by with hardly any activity at all. I don't think any trades have happened today, right? So that's less time for a lot of things, a lot of moves to happen. So it's going to get very hectic and very frantic. So Seattle had Gil Mesh, number 4, got 14 a year. I remember that. Udo. Man, you just brought me back, Gil Mesh. Wow, holy moly. 100,000 corpses, Rob Zombie made me say. Emmanuel Class. I heard, yeah, possible, Ian. Halloween has the best theme. No, there's no doubt. No doubt. John Carpenter's a legend, man. The original Exorcist to me is still probably the scariest movie of all time. Yeah, it was based on a true story, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Does Holmes blowing the save? No. No, he's been great all year. He's had a couple of rough games. It doesn't worry me. I worry about the bullpen more than him. I think the Yankees need to add a reliable reliever, at least one. 2 would be better. Gunnar Hansen's the original Leatherface. That's right, he's hard. Yankees have acquired shortstop Jose Iglesias and reliever Alex Colon from the Rockies. What? Where are you seeing that, Princess Torres? Where are you seeing that one? Hold on here. Let me see if that's true or not. Well, now the Mariners, the Braves are pursuing Brandon Drury. Are you joshing with us, Princess Torres? Pulling our leg? I don't see that anywhere. Yeah. Where are you seeing that? I did see the one with a package with Oswald Peraza and Josh Bros being discussed with the A's for Frankie Montez, but I don't see where you're giving us that info, Princess Torres. I don't see it. Carpenter's cool too. It is a fake account. I figured as much. The Exorcist is a legend movie, man. Yeah, Bill Russell passed away today at 88. So rest in peace to a legend, man. Absolute legend. MLB trade rumors. I'm on MLB trade rumors right now. It's not on there. MLBTradeRumors.com. That's MLBTradeRumors.com there. Harry Cook? Who is Harry Cook? Rodon. I pass on Rodon, Aiden. That's just me, though. It's a hard pass for me. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, MLB Trade Rumors with a Z. Is that the one? That's a fake account. Rosemary Baby was pretty scary, too. Yeah, if it's MLB Trade Rumors with a Z, that's a fake account. Yeah. Yeah. Rodon rumored to maybe. I don't know. I would pass on him just because he's not durable. He's already approached his innings capacity for the season or close to it. So, yeah, exactly. Jack Curry would have posted. If it's real, Jack Curry would have been posting it. Exactly, Dominic. Curry or Rosenthal or Jeff Passan would have been all over it. Those guys are on top of this stuff. They really are. Man, my allergies are killing me today. Hitchcock films, they had some good stuff too. Strangers, if you haven't seen Strangers, that's the original one. That's a good movie. That's a really good horror movie. And the truth always, he is inconsistent. That's why I worry about him in the postseason. That's why I think the need to get 2 starters would be a good idea for the Yankees. Birds is a good one too. Yankees are talking to the Giants about Rodon. Are they, Jonathan? Are they? Well, I'm not surprised. I'm probably talking to teams about everybody, but Rodon to me is, I don't know. I would pass on Rodon. I like his fire. I like his stuff. But again, he breaks down in the second half of the season like every year. Beyond the Door, I saw that. Angel's a good movie. As long as it's not the reliable John Heyman. Yeah. Mantle for me. Star Trek fans. Oh, boy. We're not making it. Well, I'm not surprised they balked for Castillo. I mean, they would have had to have given up their 1, 3, and 5, or right about that, which is Volpe, Peraza, and Waldichuk. There's no way I would have given that for 1.5 seasons of Castillo. No way. Houston passed too. Like every other team passed, and Seattle got just pounded on that trade. But maybe they were showing desperate. So I mean, to me, that's dodging a bullet. But Dylan Cease would be great, but I can't see the White Sox moving him. I think if they move anybody, it's probably Lucas Giolito. I think if the White Sox move anybody, but we'll see. I think they want to add some bullpen pieces there. This is going to be a fascinating trade deadline. Like stuff might come out tonight. So Tarek Skubal, I mean, he'd be an interesting one. I mean, he's got nasty stuff. I think Matt Blake would kind of help him refine things, and he's got controllable years until 2027. He's the type of guy I would want to bring over here. He hasn't even started his arbitration years yet. He's in pre-arb right now. So Cashman's going to do something out of nowhere. I just don't know what the heck it's going to be yet. But a huge trade coming tonight could happen. If it does happen, I'll put out a video on it one way or another so you know. You know that. Exactly, Buckeye. Tanaka, no. He's playing in Japan. Sean, why would they? No, he's playing in Japan. We don't offer prospects for any money if we get Cease. Cease is going to cost a lot. A lot. We have a closer, Hampton. It's Clay Holmes. One bad game every so often does not make him not a closer anymore. Lucas Giolito from the White Sox would be an interesting one. Chapman in a close game facing Paris. Oh, God, yeah. I can't see the Yankees trading for Ohtani. The cost would be insane. Mariners need to make that move. Let me see how the fans deserve. Yes, they did need to make it. Yes, they did, John. Absolutely. Plus, I think that they're trying to secure a wild card spot. I don't see them surpassing Houston, but securing a wild card spot, if they get in there, anything goes. And you have him and Robbie Ray at the top, which makes for a pretty formidable 1-2. in the rotation. So Brian Cashman is trending on Twitter. Mariano, yeah, he had some exactly. Mariano had some bad stretches too. It's the nature of baseball. It's very hard to stay on on at 100% the whole season. It's really hard to do. I wouldn't do that, Russ Chrome, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I think if you're talking about Juan Soto, Hampton, if the Yankees strike out on pitchers, then I think they need to go after Soto. No, Frankie Montez would be a nice trade for the Yankees to make, but again, can't be the only trade. He does not solve everything. So Josh, yeah, I would trade Josh Bro over Wells too. Bro, I think, is in AAA right now too, and he's hitting pretty well. So, and so is obviously Oswald Peraza. So they're still out there. I mean, they haven't started their arbitration clock either, but they're close to the majors. So they represent perfect fits for an Oakland team. Joe, Hall of Famers failed setting exactly. We are 15 likes away from 200. Awesome. Passing over to report the Yankees are out on. So did they, Ruscon? The pitchers are overworked. I couldn't agree more, Woody. Drury hit his 20th. Wendell and Pablo Lopez would be a nice trade from the Marlins. That's for sure. That's for sure. Making more choices on who. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's going to be a fascinating 2 days. It's going to be complete. It's going to be crazy, man. It really is going to be crazy. But yeah, that's a good stat too. Michael Shannon, 4 months for Clay Holmes to give up a home run. I mean, he's been impressive, very impressive. So I'm not, it sucks. Yeah, this is his first batch of adversity anyway. So I think he'll get past it. Trade Gallo, Torres, and Andujar. I could see Gallo and Torres being moved. Gallo and Andujar being moved. I know they're trying hard to work both of them, so to move both of them. Well, I'm not really worried too much about Clay Holmes. Glaber's lack of hustle drives me nuts. If you move him, I'll just put DJ at second base. Judge is now on the same pace. He's not on pace for 73. He is not going to get 73. I could see him getting in the 60s, but 73 is whole nother orbit. That's also a juiced 73 too. So, if Judge, to me, the record's still Maris at 61, which I can see Judge getting, and I would love for the Yankees record to be broken by a Yankee. So, to me, it's the clean, untainted home run record. Why is Glaber? Because he's got controllable years, Kim. He's not a free until 2025, and he's relatively productive. And a lot of teams want cheap players like that. Hampton, you would trade Torres for home. No one in the world would trade Julio Rodriguez for Torres. Like the Mariners will never do that. They never do that. But I would. Judging a walk, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting one way or another. I'm not obsessing about this home run count until it's September and he's at 54, 55. I don't see the point right now. He's at 42. He's still got 19 to go. He's got 20 to break it. So Clay has a trade value of 56. Yeah. I don't know if you can get from trade value, best baseball trade values. Like, I don't really rely on that one. Some of the trades are completely off the rocker, but I get why people use it because it's different values you can intrinsically, incorporate and whatnot. So, I get it. The trade deadline, Hampton, I think they need to get 2 starters and 2 relievers. 2 starters and 2 relievers, Hampton, for the Yankees at the trade deadline. I think they should. I think they will, probably not. Yeah. A lot of guys would sat. Yeah, Lou Piniella would have sat him too. Joe Girardi would have probably sat him too. I could agree with that too. Word life, they definitely undervalue some Yankee prospects. Yeah, Montez, Robertson, very so. I would love that, Michael. Kyle's in the house. What's good, man? What happened? What's happening, brother? All good over here, man. Rockies could have gotten a good print. Yes, they could have, but they extended him for 2 years, gave him a 2-year, $19 million deal. So, you know, good for them. But yeah, they would have got a nice prospect for him. 1961 was the first year of 162. Yes, it was, Sean. That's right. How about dealing for Kyle Wright? You don't have to forget. I don't know who Kyle Wright is. Who's that? I think Jock Peterson. Did he just go on the IL? Did he just go on the IL? Let me check something here. Jock Peterson. No, they listening. Okay. I thought he might have gone on the IL. They did. He's on IL. Jock Peterson, 7-day injured list with concussion-like symptoms. Yep. Concussion, yeah. I'm not sure if the Braves are going to give up like pitching. They're really, really good over there, and pitching. I think the Yankees just would be wise to add pitching. So yeah, as far as we know, Judge is clean. So I hope it stays that way. You know what I mean? If we don't go to the World Series and lose Judge, Cashman, yeah, well, that's what exactly. If you're going to let him walk, you have to get enough to justify letting him walk in free agency. So otherwise, what's the point? You know what I mean? Ocean plays in the house. What's happening? If the Dodgers land, so that's going to suck, man. That's going to suck. Roy's Nietzsche. I'm going to live on 2. I think I'm going to start at 2 o'clock on Tuesday, Aiden. I'm starting at 2. Finnegan from the Nationals would be nice. Or Robertson would be nice. I think World Series are bust too, so they better make the moves to prove that. You know what I mean? If that's what they're saying, then they got to make the moves to prove that. The problem is people don't believe them right now that they have enough, and I'm one of them. I don't think they're far away, but I think the Astros are going to add. I think the Mets are going to add. So, and I think they need to be conscious of that, aware of that. Trade that. Oh hell yeah, it's more fun than the All-Star game. Yeah, smash that like. Well, let's get over. We got 197. Let's get over 200 likes. Appreciate you. I really, really appreciate your support. You always help with the likes and help with the support. You spend time with me. Dodgers are 1 win behind the Yankees. Yeah, they're right there. Right there. Yeah. All right, we're getting to 200. We are getting to. There we go. There we go. Thank you, gang. Thank you very much. Make the necessary moves. Sean, I couldn't agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more, brother. Yeah, let's see, man. As far as we know, Judge is clean, Rose Cohen, exactly. So, but I'm not going to accuse him of juicing if he hasn't been proven to be juicing. So, appreciate that, Hawaiian. Blue Jays are probably out on Montez. I hope so. I don't know, Mike Rodon. I'm not sure. I think they may have passed the threshold to get him. I think they might have passed the threshold to get Rodon. Now let's have a look here and see if anything's going on. We have heard the Peraza and the Josh Bro thing. Let's see if we got anything else here. No, Foreman. I'm just trying to trade Gallo. There's nothing that we don't know. Yeah, nothing that we don't know. Just keep checking here on the Yankees. What do we got? What do we got? No. Okay. Well, they're also talking to the Giants about Rodon. Unclear what the return for what it would look like, but would likely be either Rodon or Montez at this point. Well, much like recent events, it's not uncommon for the Yankees to be whiff on big names. True. True. I'm not surprised the D-backs are going to keep Zach Gallen. Not surprised at all. Torres, Peraza, Florian, Miggy, Wisniewski for Bieber. Yeah. Yes, sir. Russ Cohen. Yes, sir. We don't have enough, Nick, unfortunately. Yeah, we have to get a number 2 starter. No doubt about it. Can't get anything less. Cannot get anything less than number 2. So, yeah, yeah. People are just going to say that to be haters. Like the physical transformation of Barry Bonds was nothing short of remarkable. And he didn't need it. He was a Hall of Famer without that stuff. And even when he was playing with Pittsburgh, he was really good. Best player in baseball, pretty much so. And Zach Greinke. I've never heard a guy grunt so much for a 74 mile an hour fastball. So, it was crazy. Grunting like every pitch. Peraza hit one. Oswaldo Cabrera hit one, and Esteban Florial hit one today. All 3 of them went yard. And Esteban Florial stole 30th base. Yeah. Yeah, Waldichuk played an abbreviated game. Yep. Volpe, it's a very, very, very. It would have to be. It would have to be a blockbuster or blockbusters to move Volpe. So, you wouldn't give a Volpe or a Peraza. I would give a Peraza, Nick, but not Volpe. And the Reds wanted both for Castillo and more. So I'm not surprised they moved on. Bonds, oh yeah, Bonds was. He's a legendary skill set. Legendary skill set, man. I really would. Peraza, I would give up for Montez if there was a reliever thrown on. What reliever is the problem, Michael Shin, that they had that we might benefit from? I'm not sure who. Yeah. I can't see Ohtani getting moved. I just can't see. I'd be shocked. Lou Trevino. Yeah. All right. I'm going to wrap this up in a second here. Bonds had it. Bonds, that Bobby Bonds. Yeah, he had a solid career too. Yep. Britton is on his way back. He's starting a throwing program. Yep. He's been long tossing. Now he's starting officially throwing rehab. So he'll be coming back soon. But let me wrap this up, gang. I want you to enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for coming. Unfortunately, the Yankees lost, but they took 3 out of 4 of the series. Seattle's coming to town. Noah Syndergaard does not move the needle for me either. He would have to be a second pitcher. Cannot be the guy. So that's the way I look at it. But anyway, peace and love, everybody. Thanks so much, and I'll keep you posted. If something comes out tonight, you're going to get it. So be on the lookout for my collaboration with Yankees Morning Brew that's coming out in a little while. Hope you enjoy it. I'll talk to you later. Over now.